Hey, what's up, everyone? What's up? I'm now here to review another Pixar movie. That's right, we're gonna be looking at another Pixar movie. But before I go any further, remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos and content. I think my subscriber count has slowed down a bit. Because I've been stuck at 138 subs for quite some time now. And I don't know why. I mean, some of my videos have been recommended according to YouTube, so I don't know why my sub count has like stopped. But if you guys are interested in my videos, then hit that like button and subscribe for more videos and content. And if you guys, the people who are subscribed, see if you guys can find people who are interested in reviews and other content like gaming and stuff. Because I would like for more people to support my channel. I would really appreciate that a lot. I would. But I don't have really much else to say. I guess I can also point this out real quick. There will be probably no Luigi's Mansion 3 video today. Because I was trying to put my phone on the stand, and apparently it I don't know if it broke or not. I hope it didn't break, because I just got the thing like not that long ago. I mean, I really hope it didn't break, because a lot of things are made cheaply these days where they break very easily. But I really hope it didn't actually break, because I just got the thing. But I really don't know. That there will be probably no Luigi's Mansion 3 video today, unfortunately. I was gonna do that today and do this tomorrow, but I'm having to switch it around a bit. So I'll be doing a Pixar review instead today. So yeah. Anywho, let's go ahead and start the review. Emotions. You know, there's all kinds of emotions. There's happy, sad, there's mad, there's fear, there's so many emotions. You even got emotions like disgust and love. So there's quite a bit of emotions. Some emotions tie in to other emotions, like disgust and anger are kind of tie into each other, while jealousy is its own emotion. That goes for, other emotions too, like scared and feared and all that, and anxiety, are all emotions that are tied together. But there's also main emotions, like happy, sad, love, and the list goes on and on. There's so many emotions. I'm going to be talking about Inside Out, though. Inside Out. So, Inside Out, how is Inside Out? How is Inside Out? Is the movie good? Bad? Is it meh? What is this? What is my rating for this movie? I actually gotta say, I actually really enjoyed this film. I really did. In fact, this film actually made me feel all emotions. It really did. All 5 emotions in this movie, because for some reason there's no love. There's no love emotion, but there's disgust and anger and, happy, joy and stuff in there. I did in fact feel all 5 emotions, including anger, which I'll get to in a second, about what made me kind of frustrated about this film. But I gotta say, I do really like this film too. I really like I like the visuals. I think the character designs look pretty good. I really like them. I really do like. Well, I like the way they look and stuff, and I like all these locations we go to throughout this entire movie, which is pretty good. All in Riley's head. So I guess Riley and all the other humans are robots because they got like buildings in their heads and all that. So I guess they're all robots. Is that it? They're all robots. I kind of can kind of makes you question the humans in this world and stuff. But hey, there's also cars. So the Cars movies have talking cars in them, but that one kind of makes a little bit more sense. I mean, humans could have built the cars and stuff, so that kind of makes more sense. But when it comes to like actually having emotions in your head, running your mind and stuff, that just kind of raises eyebrows there. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. I must say that's really interesting. But besides that kind of confusing part, I think it's still pretty nice. I think it's got a lot of emotional moments. It's really funny. Like this film is probably even more funny than Toy Story 2. It's more funny than Toy Story 2, and Toy Story 2 is funny as well. It was funny too. Now, is it better than Toy Story 2 though, or not? Well, actually, I think this film actually may be better than Toy Story 2. I think it's actually a bit better than Toy Story 2. Is it as good as the Buzz Lightyear movie? I think the Buzz Lightyear movie is still my favorite Pixar movie, but that I've seen so far. The one from the year 2000. The one a lot of people don't know exists. I didn't know exists either. That film was really good, but this film is still really good. Like it is really good. It doesn't feel slow at all. It feels like it's got a pace and stuff. It feels fast paced. Like it's got a lot of unique locations in Riley's head, and I like how we get to see other emotions in other people's heads. For some reason, though, they're in like the other humans, all their emotions are the same gender, while Riley's are female and male. They have female and male emotions. So like joy, disgust, and sadness are all female, while anger and I think his name is Fear. I think is his name. They're all they're both male, so that's kind of funny actually on how that works, but I still find it kind of interesting and how like they're both genders while there's only one gender in the other characters' minds. Now the dad of Riley, he has Fear sounds like they're doing this impression from I don't remember his name. He voices a lot of generals, before he passed away. I think he passed away in 2017. So he voiced a lot of like general characters in Starter Agents or something. So he was actually in SpongeBob Imitates of Summer too. Which, by the way, that episode of SpongeBob was really good. But this is not the same guy, I don't think. This is actually someone else voicing him. But still, it's pretty nice to hear an impression of him. That's pretty good. But still, I find this movie to be really good. However, just like many other movies, it's not all perfect. There are some problems with this. Even my favorite Pixar film, the Buzz Lightyear movie, that one, although it was my favorite Pixar movie so far, I haven't seen, all of The Good Dinosaur, which I heard that movie's trash, and Coco, which I hear was good. And the films from after Toy Story and onward, 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 throughout the entire list after Toy Story, not the movie Onward, but I haven't seen that movie either, so, yeah. I haven't even seen Incredibles 2, so a lot of Pixar films I have not seen, so who knows, they may beat Lightyear. Well, not Lightyear, I mean Buzz Lightyear, sorry. But we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. But yeah, this film, though, has problems. And I gotta say, my main problem with this is sadness and joy are kind of annoying in this movie. They're kind of annoying. Like, I feel like sadness kind of complains a lot. I mean, to be honest, it's not like it's her fault. I mean, she's sadness, you know, she's feeling sad, but I think they kind of make her a little too annoying in the movie. And Joy, now here's where the disgust emotion comes in. I am disgusted by Joy at times. Joy's freaking treats sadness like garbage at times. She does. She's kind of irritating to deal with. And at one point, she literally ditches sadness to go back to headquarters and left on sadness there to freaking die. Well, I don't know if she thought she was gonna die. She basically wouldn't let her go back because she was worried that the emotions were gonna, the memories were gonna turn into blue, which is her sadness's color. But come on, you literally freaking ditched your friend just to save a couple emotions. Not emotions, I mean memories. Sorry, I meant to say memories, but see, that's kind of freaking annoying. It's freaking annoying that she did that. However, that's really about it. That's really about it. This movie is really good. It's really good. And I gotta say, I think, though, I'm gonna have to give this one 100 points, though, just because sadness and joy are really frustrating at times. I mean, I wouldn't say, I didn't mean to say really frustrating. Honestly, joy and sadness are not even close to as bad as Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen was a freaking asshole in the first Cars movie. That freaking really drugged the film down a lot. But I still think, sadness is not, as bad as joy. Joy, though, is what takes the film down a bit, because Joy ditches her friend and all that. I'd rather sacrifice herself to save, she was standing on a platform, sadness was standing on a platform, and Joy sacrificed herself to save sadness from falling down the cliff. Because, they were hinting at them bonding a bit. So I'm like, why did she have to put that scene in there where she, ditches sadness in the tube and stuff? I mean, again, that's because, she was turning she didn't want Riley's memories to be turned blue, which is sad. She wanted her to be happy. But I think it's still a nice film. I think we do get a nice montage in the Forgotten Pit where she starts crying. That is really upsetting. It's really upsetting. She feels bad. But I felt like they could, I don't know. I mean, I guess it could work too. I mean, because we do get to see her cry and all that, and see emotions that last about a minute of the movie, even though she ditched sadness to basically get stranded on the other side of the headquarters. So, I don't really know. I mean, at the same time, I'm kind of like, they probably could have worked it in there without having to put that scene in there where she ditched sadness. But I still think it's really emotional and all that. And it's really emotional when Bean Bomb actually gets forgotten. He sacrificed for himself to save Joy because I believe a lot of people, I think he did that because he wanted Riley to grow up. I don't think he wanted her to grow up, because that's not really what the movie's message is about. It's about that it's okay to have, different emotions. That's what the movie's message is about. I think the reason why Bean Bomb sacrificed himself is because the car they were on, like wasn't going high enough, and I think because he put on weight on the cart, so he let go just to sacrifice himself because he was starting to disintegrate into nothing. So I think that's why he sacrificed himself because he was looking at himself before he told Joy that they should try again. So I think that's why he sacrificed himself. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. But I gotta say that, yeah, this movie is just beautiful. It's emotional. I feel sadness, happiness. I feel anger and disgust because of joy and joy mainly, sadness kind of, but mostly joy. And I feel fear. I feel fear because Riley's running away and all that. Like, what's gonna happen to her? What's gonna happen to her mind? So yeah, you feel all emotions. You even feel love, even though love's not in this movie. But you feel a lot of emotion, you do. And I think this film is pretty good though. I think it's pretty good. It has a few problems, but I think 100 points definitely, definitely makes it, worth a watch. I mean, 120 points, I would have given it 120 points, but like I said, Joy kind of frustrated me when she ditched sadness, but otherwise it probably would have got 120 for sure, but yeah, I think it's still a pretty good film. In fact, this film came out during a time where I had one of the worst years of my life. 2015 was one of the absolute worst years of my life. It was bad. And although I think the Peanuts movie is better than this film is still pretty good. And they both came out the same year. But this film is still really good. I think it's really good. I just don't think it's as good as the Peanuts movie. Peanuts movie, come on, it's the Peanuts. The Peanuts movie was really good too. It even had a heartwarming message in it too. So yeah. So the Peanuts movie was, about being yourself. Well, Inside Out's kind of like that too, but it's more, it's okay to have different emotions. Yeah, 2015 was definitely rough for me. I was going through short-term memory loss. I was not remembering things well, and I was dealing with changes. My trees were dying in my yard. I still miss my trees to this day. I still do. But it's alright because things have gotten better, although I don't think they'll be nearly as good as my Todd years. I mean, for right now at least, but I still think, as you move forward in life, things can get better. You just have to be positive, but it's okay to be sad or mad too. Like, I'm mad because I couldn't save my tree, outside from dying. In fact, it's still standing outside. It was actually the first YouTube video I made. I even did an update video on YouTube about it, so yeah, but it was the first YouTube video I ever made. But I mean, I'm sad that I wasn't unable to save it, but at the same time, I'm happy that at least I got, a video of it. So it's okay to feel, different emotions. It's alright. It's fine. As long as you treat your friends well, I think you'll be just fine. But yeah, this film is just really good. I just love this film. I do. I don't think it's my favorite Pixar film, but I still really like it. I do. I really like it, and I know, and then they're making a second one. In fact, it'll be the first Pixar movie to be made. Well, the first one to get a sequel that was from the time when Disney bought Pixar. You could argue that technically Cars came out when Disney bought Pixar, but I think they were in the development of making Cars before Disney bought Pixar. So technically this is the first actual Pixar film to actually get a sequel, which is really odd. Like, I'm not sure why it took them this long to finally make a sequel to a classic Pixar movie, but hey, I don't really know. But I gotta say though, I don't know if it's gonna ever be able to capture this movie as well, but who knows, maybe it will. But I don't know what to say here. I don't have much else to really say about this film. I actually didn't write anything down this time because I remember not being able to point out a lot of stuff in this movie. Because I watched this movie in the past and I kind of haven't seen it in a while, but at the same time I didn't really have a lot to point out. But I decided to watch it again because I wanted to see if my thoughts have changed. Because originally I was going to give this film like 90 points or something like that because the movie, this movie, had problems with joy and stuff. But I rewatched it and I think it deserves 100 points instead. The reason why I wasn't wanting to watch it though is because I've been dealing with a lot of problems lately. I mean, my dog has cancer, so he's not gonna be making it much longer. He's gonna die soon, so I'm trying to make it worthwhile with him, and plus I wanted to watch this tomorrow because I was gonna do Luigi's Mansion 3 today, but that ended up not working out. So I've kind of got this all pushed aside. Plus I was up all night with JT because he was walking around and stuff. So yeah, oops, sorry about that. I didn't realize I did that. Also, I guess I should point this out too. This is a fun fact too. This is the first Pixar movie to actually use different music for their, modern intro. Technically, they used different music in the past with the CGI castle, with like Monsters Inc., Incredibles, and Ratatouille. They used that. They were the first, Monsters Inc. was the first one to do this, but technically, this is the first one with this intro. I still don't like this intro as much as the CGI castle one. I think it's okay. I think I kind of overhated on it in the past, and this is before I made the rant on WALL-E, but I still think I would give it a D, just because I think it's been overused too much and all that, but I think it's okay. I mean, it's not great. It's okay, but I don't know. But I think this film is still, still pretty, pretty good and all that. And I think it definitely is interesting that they actually use a different theme in the castle intro. And this will not be the last change. Though it be, in fact, one more change to the intro. There'll actually be one coming up that I actually really like. I think it's awesome. But it's not a permanent thing. It's just for the movie itself that's coming up. That looks awesome. But there's also, an actual permanent change to the Pixar intros that's coming up. So we're gonna get to that pretty soon. But anywho, I think it's about time I let this go. I guess I could ask you guys, who's your favorite emotion in this game? I mean, in this movie, sorry, I meant to say movie. I would say probably my favorite is probably disgust. Disgust or anger. I think they're both pretty funny. I don't know, I'd probably say my least favorite is probably Joy, but even her, she has moments I think she's good too. Like towards the end there and all that. But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and let this go. See you guys for next time. Sorry for no music in the background either, but I didn't have any music to play, so I'm not gonna play any music because I didn't have anyone picked out. But hopefully next time I'll have some music picked out. Anywho, see you guys later. Bye bye.